What is going on, you guys? A casual fisherman here, bringing you another casual fishing video. Today, I'm going to put into practice what I learned yesterday, aka the last video you guys saw, which was where that big bass swallowed the bandito bug. And like I said, I'm going to put into action what I learned, in that I'm going to be fishing in the evening. It's about 5:40 right now. By the time I start fishing, it should be around 6:20, 6:30 or so. But as I said in the last video, I want to try to fish in the evenings now, because, you know, as it's getting warmer, the water's getting warmer, the fish are less active during the day. So you have to fish during the mornings or evenings, and here I am in the evening. The plans for today is I'm going to walk out to the dam of this small lake near my house, and I'm going to be fishing crankbaits and swim baits and spinnerbaits along the shoreline, hoping to see if I can catch a few bass. But without further ado, let's go on out and go fishing. Alright, so I've arrived to the main place I'm planning on fishing. So like I said, we have a dam right here on this small little lake, as you guys can see here. And basically, the plan is I'm going to run this chatterbait and eventually maybe like a crankbait and a spinnerbait along these shorelines and kind of just out a little bit, just trying to see if there's any hungry bass. And I know the shoreline kind of slowly dives off and it gets about 15 to 20 feet deep, kind of like in that general vicinity. So there's a nice little drop off here, so I'm hoping to see if we can find some bass sitting out there, because I feel like they should be there, because, you know, when summer hits, bass usually look for cooler, deeper water, and that's where I'm at right now. And apologies for wind noises, because it's actually rather windy. I realized it. Didn't realize it was this windy when I left, but what can a man do? Anyways, for now, just throwing a little green pumpkin chatterbait or something. Got some nice action with it, with this little swim bait on the end of it. See if I can catch me a hungry bass. There's also a little spillway just over there. I might throw a little bandito bug or a spinnerbait around there, but we'll see. But for now, see if I can catch me a chatterbait bite. Chatterbait bug. Chatterbait bite. There we go. As you can tell, the Oklahoma education system works very well. Especially when I try to use a little... Is that a fish on? Oh, no. I had me a fish on already. Ooh. It's basically what I'm trying to do here. Just do a nice little stop and go retrieve. Usually works best for moving baits, I've found. Gives the fish a chance to catch up. Something I'm really going to try to do more often now is try to explain in better detail what I'm doing to catch fish, because I kind of noticed I wasn't really doing that in older videos, so I'm gonna at least attempt to do that. Alright, so I'm currently at the spillway of the lake. I kind of just want to see if there's anything I got marooned down here after all this heavy rain and flooding, and see if there's anything I might be willing to take a swipe at my chatterbait. It's very shallow and rocky, so I'd be kind of interesting trying to bring anything in. I got a fish on. Yeah, a little bass, I think. Look at that. I find there be something down here. Choked that chatterbait. Look at that. Little guy, but I'll take him. Probably I should have brought him back up to the main lake, but oh well. He seemed fairly healthy. Or something. I doubt they're gonna want to bite my chatterbait though. Yep, I do. It's not a bad little bass right here. Got those rocks, come on. Another, I'd say probably about 1.5 pounds right there. Pudgy little guy. Barely hooked. Oh, there's like 2 gar swimming right there. That's super cool. I've been feeling a lot of these fish got trapped down here after these rains, but that fish looked really healthy, so I don't feel too bad about not bringing it back up to the main lake. There's a lot of fish down here. A lot of fish I wouldn't really expect down here, like gar and carp. It's interesting. But granted, I know gar like to live below, are kind of common below dams and stuff, but that's interesting. I might even catch me a few more of those. What is this? I got snagged. It's like 30 minutes trying to get my crap together. As you guys saw, I got my just to find out I only have like 50 feet of line on, so which actually explains a lot of the problems with my reel. Then after that, spent 10 minutes trying to put a new chatterbait on. Come to find out, I'm too dumb to be able to figure out how I put that little swim bait on it. So I wasted 10 minutes on that. So yeah, if I get another snag, that's definitely day over. Okay, so what I'm gonna try to do here. Let's see. Let's try not to wipe out. This water is actually very cold. Maybe not cold, but it's cool. It's crisp. Alright, see if there's anything hiding down here. Fish on. Little dude. Ah, oh, it came off. Bugger. Yeah, it's this little squeaker. I still wouldn't mind catching him. Hopefully the audio's okay. Because we got that making a bunch of noise, we got that making a bunch of noise. We got birds chirping in the background. Oh well, part of nature. Part of fishing in nature, I suppose. That one's on, maybe. Oh man, I asked for that. I horsed the hell out of that one. It's a little bigger than I thought it was. Might have fins. I thought it was like a little 8-incher. It ended up being about 12. Nice. Freaking bandito bug came off. That's alright. Either the one I caught earlier? Probably. Let's probably give up on the spot. Nice little, I put about 1.5 pounds, maybe 2. It's a chunky little dude. Hey, dude, you just made that a lot worse for yourself, buddy. Let me show you to the camera, then I'll let you go. Nice chunky little bass. You could be a big one someday. Get back in there. Man, it's a feisty, aggressive fish right there. Just pissed off too. Man, I'd be pissed off too if I, let's say you were at like Whataburger or something like that, ordered yourself and see a nice big cheeseburger sitting around, take a bite out of it, Next thing you know, you have a big hook in your mouth. I'd be kind of pissed too. But I think I'm gonna give this spot a bit of a break. I'm gonna head towards that journal facility, so I'll see you guys there. This isn't shady at all. Not a bite. Didn't feel very big though, so I'm not that bothered. I just thought there could be a giant just sitting here somewhere. You guys probably can't see because of this tree here, but basically right there is where this little spillway starts. I'm hoping I'd imagine there's got to be some fish just sitting right there on the edge right here waiting for a snack. So that's what I'm doing here. Every once in a while I kind of just move my needle bug around, give a little bit of action, entice them a little bit. That's all I'm really doing. Nothing spectacular. Something any average Joe casual fisherman can do. Should probably slow it down a hair though. Fish on. He's a little guy. Yeah, that's not a bad fish right there. Actually, not a bad fish. All right, hope this camera angle's all right. So I'm not gonna kind of stole this idea from Oklahoma's Worst Angler. I'll put a link in the description down below. Good channel. But I thought this would be kind of a cool way to show you guys some of the catches I get. So just a nice little. Say about 12, 13 incher, about the average size here, caught on a Googan bait, it's painted by like in June mud color. That's all I got to say about this little guy. Hope his camera angle's all right. Let's put this one back in the water so it can grow up and get even bigger. All right, so what that new angle was there was actually my my GoPro Hero 3 that I kind of had this thing on collecting dust. And I was watching one of Oklahoma's Worst Anglers videos, and he actually used one of his old GoPros to do such a thing. I'm just like, you know, it's a good idea. Might as well use it, get a different angle. If I catch anything interesting, you know, get a cool angle on it. Now, normally I'd only reserve that for like a big fish, but I kind of just want to test it out. So let me know how you feel about that, guys. Now the quality on it's not gonna be as good as this one right here because it's a much older GoPro. But it should still provide for an interesting perspective and angle. So I'll probably keep it unless you guys just absolutely hate it. Alright, so I decided to tie on a big white spinnerbait real quick. Let's see if I can get a nice big bite before I leave. With like the 30 feet of line I got left, so yeah, that's about. Now I can probably go a little further, but I'm gonna see if I can get one more fish before we leave for the night. Or I leave for the night. I'm by myself, and I'm not schizophrenic, so. Anyways, I'm gonna try to use the same tactics I was using with the chatterbaits. Just stop, pause and go, pause and go. Ooh, that felt kind of weird. That's the same tactic I was using with the chatterbaits there to get those bites, so should work all right with the old spinnerbait. Oh, I'm not sure that exists, but Definitely one of the reasons I'm a little hesitant to a crankbait, as much as I want to. I know there's going to be a butt ton of grass, and it's probably just going to be me trying to get grass out of the hooks the entire time. I'm actually just going to try not like pausing. I'm just going to try like a nice slow retrieval right here. Yep, fish. Little dinker. That's the smallest one of the day. So it's interesting. The one that's in the main lake is super skinny, but the ones isolated in the spillway are chunky. But again, I did not mean to throw them on the rocks there. I was trying to like aid them towards the shore, but I kind of goofed. And this seems like I feel like this lake has a bit of a problem. Like there's too many bass like that. Like I don't know. I haven't seen very many big fish in a while. Because from what I've heard, whenever you catch like a bunch of like small skinny bass like that, this is not a very good sign for a lake's health and bass population. But I don't know. See, what I probably ought to do if I had the heart to do it would be to take them back home with me, but I don't really want to do that. And so as you guys can see, this is actually a nice view of the spillway I was fishing earlier. So there's the main spillway, there's a little creek I was fishing, and there's a little pond, a shallow little pond right over there. Then another creek that continues on and kind of winds its way through the fields over here. Cool little fishing spot. Definitely gonna fish there again. It's just kind of fun fishing those random little hidden spots. Never know what you might catch. I was really hoping I might catch me a nice little surprise 4 or 5 pounder, but probably a little wishful thinking. But you never know. Never really know with fishing. So I decided to do one more cast, and I ended up catching this. Like, I was just walking down here, decided to bomb a cast out, and right at my feet I caught this little green sunfish. Definitely a little over ambitious, I'd say. Okay, what's my deal with dropping fish today? About the size of you, dude. Alright, well, get back in there, dude. Not a bad little green sunfish. But that will probably be the last fish of the day, so I'll see you guys at the car. I'm just gonna stop promising to go back and see you guys at the car because I couldn't help but cast again. Caught and say probably 11 incher. Here I was worried that the spinner was be too big and I wasn't able to catch like the smaller white bass that could be caught in it. And here I am catching 10-inch bass on it. Basically caught it right at my feet. Pretty cool catch. What in the world? Oh, that's a little dinker. Saw some movement out here and decided to give it a cast. I've got 9% battery, that's lovely. Another little one on the big swim bait. You are not coming off, are you? Just about, come on. I know, this probably sucks. Stop it. Alright, well, it's number 8. Yeah, I think so. Hit it pretty hard. I thought I had something decent on. But there's another dink. Alright, that'll be all for today, guys. Do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. actually filming this outro 2 days later because I'm an idiot and I forgot to film it after the fishing trip. So basically, I don't really have a lot of takeaways from 2 days ago, from today's video, because it just kind of went how I expected it to. You know, moving baits, a little bit of bonito bug action, still pretty fun. I think the biggest thing I can really take away from it was that I definitely want to go back there again. It was pretty fun. Definitely try out that dam again sooner or later. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about in this outro. Do hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and you guys know the drill. Keep it casual, folks.